What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here on day 24 of our ARK 100 Day Survival Challenge. Right now what we're doing is, at the end of the last film, we had a setback where the film glitched out, or the game glitched out, so now I'm playing on single player settings to help reduce that. So unfortunately people can't just join in, which is why I like doing it the other way, because every once in a while somebody would pop in to join. Next month I'll be setting up an ARK server that anybody can join off of Neutrino or Neutrano. I never pronounce things right. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm taking my essential builders over to the Blue Obelisk. I'm going to build a feeding trough so that they don't starve, and then I'm going to leave them there for now. And what we're going to do is take them there, leave them there, head back to Green Ob. We're going to take our dinosaurs out of our cryopods and just work on doing that. We're going to raise their attack, we're going to raise their health. I want them all to have about 25,000 HP. And then after all that, we're going to make sure our Diodon has enough food, enough health. We're going to make sure our Yudi has enough health and strength. We're also going to put our Yudi on its passive ability and our Diodon on its passive ability. We're going to need to find us an Alpha Rex and an Alpha Mosa. Those are the only two things that we're missing before the final boss that we need. We need to get some Spinocells. We need to get a Thylacoleo taken out so that we can have the Thylacoleo claws for the second boss. And just all around what we're doing is working on getting through this map as soon as possible. I'd like to stay here for 100 days, but what it's looking like, it might not even take 100 days to beat this map. Once you get enough things to take on the first boss, your second boss is easily taken care of with the same exact tames. Going into fighting the dragon, though, that's going to take a lot more. You're going to need... You can do it with Rexes. It's easy to do with Rexes, but Rexes take fire damage, extra damage from fire. So what I want to do is get some Allosaurs, because Allosauruses don't take that extra damage. Alright, so far no Thylacoleos. We're going to keep progressing up the hill, and I do see this Alpha Rex. I'm not even going to check anything else, its levels or anything. I know it's an Alpha Rex because of the red hue that comes off of it. It's one of the main things we need. We got our item that we needed off of it. We're going to head through. We still need the one Thylacoleo so that we can do the second boss. Like, we need that in 5 Spinocells, and right now we're at 5 Spinocells, 8 Thylacoleos. The other thing what we're going to need is Megatherium Venom. So what we need to do is, after we beat the first boss tomorrow, we need to build us a tech fabricator, get us a tech helmet, and work on building that stuff, because the tech helmet's going to let us see where tames are around the map and be able to let us make sure we're getting to the right tames. Playing in single player mode is a little different. You get that experience boost, that damage boost, but you also can't do auto fly. So A lot of this is just me holding the trigger forward. A lot of the cutting on the film that I've been doing has just been cutting all crafting out. Doing that has been making it a lot easier, making it a lot smoother. I don't think you guys want to see all the crafting I have to do just to be able to survive. Coming around this bend though, I do find us a baryonyx like we've been trying to get. I don't think we need it 100% anymore, but it's level 85 and we're going to get down here and tame it out because I really want a baryonyx for if I have to go into any water in any caves. They have a stun move that is very useful. It does enough damage. It also will knock people off their mounts. It's a really useful tame to have on the end of the day. That is the only reason that we're going to be taming it out. And like I said, it's level 85. And I hit that Dillo, and I didn't even know until, like, I was like, what the heck did I hit? Until I looked back at the film. Our baryonyx is tamed out. Now we need to get some fish. You can't tame them without fish meat. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get us a piranha to come at us, and that happened fairly easy. But for some reason, I'm only harvesting one fish meat from these piranhas. So what I have to do is get down in the water by myself and hit them with a hatchet. I don't know why we're only harvesting one fish off of them, but it's a hindrance because it's going to make it so that his taming efficiency goes down a little bit. Alright, now that we're all tamed up, the thing on the screen here is a leech. These leeches are in swamps. They can give you swamp fever. They sit there, they slowly suck your life down. The way to get rid of them, though, is to build a fire or have somebody pull them off. Since we're playing single player, I'm going to build a campfire. I'm going to stand in it and just burn it off my face. I thought I could do it with the forges, but I apparently can't, so that's something I just learned. Normally I can take damage from forges, but I'm gonna go over here, build this fire next to where this tree was standing. You know, hopefully don't burn down the woods and everything else. Got rid of the leech. It's that easy. If you're playing with other people, it's a lot easier. You can literally have them come up to you and pull the leech off. Alright, heading back to the obelisk, I throw out all my tames and then I went around and I leveled all of their health and all of their strength up. That's why they all look like they've taken a lot of damage. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take Rex here. We're going to go around on the outside, get as much meat that we can. That way we can go back, put it in our pig, and have our pig on passive healing. We have to do this a couple of times. It's not hard. It's just a long process. So something that you're gonna have to learn to do is pigs will starve to death quick if you do not pay attention to what you're doing for them. They do starve fairly quick. They eat a lot. That's why, and they eat fast. So make sure you always keep an eye on that. Always check on them when you get back, or you can come back after a long journey and be like, "Oh, where'd my pig go?" And it died, is most of it. I've had it happen not with just pigs, but with raising Rexes and raising Wyverns. That's the worst one to come back to and say, oh, your Wyvern starved to death. So we got quite a bit of meat here. What we're going to do is go put it all on the pig, and then we're going to have the pig be on passive healing. I like looking down off the sides to see where I can go next to get more meat. I like using my Rex to get the meat because it does harvest a lot more regular meat. Alright, now that we got enough meat, we put it on the pig. We get the pig on passive healing. We're checking the obelisk to make sure we have everything for the alpha, and we do. We're also going to be filling our feeding trough up over here. We need that so that our tames don't starve to death. It's really hard to keep them healed when they're starving. After that, things that we're going to need to start working on building is a fabricator, a workbench. We're going to need to get a tech replicator. We're going to need to get air conditioners, refrigerators, generators, and we need to build all that while we're working on getting to the next boss, because when we go over to Scorched Earth, there's certain events that happen and we want to be really prepared for when that happens. If it does happen, we will be going out and searching the map. There is a rare tame that spawns on that map, and I would really like to get that tame. It's Phoenix, but it only happens during superheat events. And what you do is you burn it and you kill it that way, and then you cage up the ashes so that you can tame it down afterwards. So we're gonna work on doing that, and also after we fight the last boss, before we go fight the Overseer on this map, I would like to look around and see if we can find ourselves the unicorn that spawns on this map. Um, I would like to just get it just because, honestly. So that's going to do it for day 24, night 24. I did a lot of crafting and moving material, so that's why it just skipped from day to night right here. We're just healing, honestly, making sure everything is doing what it needs to do. And that's going to be it for the night. If you liked the content, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave any comments you like below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what would be more beneficial for you guys to see, and I'd like to see you guys back tomorrow. Have a good day, and we'll see you for the boss fight. Have a good one.